Now, I would be at work, but the reason why I'm not at work is because I got laid off today, sadly. So, I mean, I was going to talk about this in the xSoporific Talks episode, but I might just do what I did before where I just talk about something, just cut this segment from the stream, and then just upload it as its own thing. So, I started a job. It was Monday. And this was like last week, I went for an interview to the place. We talked about stuff. It was a place that did low voltage, and they were letting me know they're looking for new guys. They were looking to train people, and they said they were expecting to grab people that didn't know what to do. The thing is, I did have some experience. The thing is, I've only worked with low voltage stuff once. This is like a company that's installed fire alarms and stuff, so that's what they're doing. And the only time I, tried to run wire with fire alarms was a job I did months ago last year. So I joined the job for a low voltage. I was like, okay, they're gonna train me they said they're gonna train you for 2 weeks, see how you do. And if they like you, they're gonna keep you going. It's like, okay, that's cool. So yeah, we talked about everything, set everything up. Next week, which was this week, I started Monday. I went to what we met up first for the interview. I met the other co-workers, and a lot of people were off that day, so it was just me and this one guy that was going. I left my car parked on the road. We got in this van. We got our materials, so we put it in the van. We got in the van. We went to the site that we're going to work on. And yeah, it was pretty nice because although it was super cold, it's not like those buildings. I mean, it was like where we were working was on top of a building that was already done. It was we were working on apartment buildings that right next to a store. So it's right above the store is all these apartments. So of course, there's an elevator there that's working, but all the rooms and stuff, of course, needs to be built. But everything on the outside is built. So when you go inside the building, you don't have to endure the cold air that blows through the building like I have in other jobs. Everything's already, the windows are situated, the walls and everything, so it's nice and warm. That's why I like that. So I didn't have to be working in the cold. But yeah, once we got started, started laying wire, putting up boxes, nailing stuff, and sometime it was around 10, because I don't know if you guys told you. So it's my job is from 7 o'clock to 3:30, and sometime around 10, I had to go to the van to get some more staples. So he gave me the key, and I went down to to the elevator to the stairs. So I don't know what happened, but at the time I didn't know what happened. Of course I know now, but I thought something got stuck in the groove because while we were working on that stuff, there was some guy just taking all these little groove stuff off the wall, and there was a whole bunch of them on the floor. So I'm thinking once the elevator closed, maybe one of them got stuck in the elevator door to get it jammed. But yeah, I got stuck in the elevator on my first day of work, so that was tough. And I speculated that one of the stuff that he got on the floor got stuck in the groove of the elevator and it got jammed. But that wasn't the case at all. But yeah, I proceeded to spend the next hour and a half in the elevator. I remember. I got stuck in the elevator at 10:30. And by the time I got out, it was 12, which was lunchtime. So that was tough. Luckily, I had my phone on me, so I called my partner, Carlos. I don't even know why I said his name, but yeah, his name is Carlos. And I told him about it. He said to press those buttons because, I have actually recorded videos. Let me just show you. First day on the job and I'm stuck in the elevator. Nice. None of these buttons work. I'm calling for somebody to help. Nothing. The ring isn't working. This ain't working. None of the buttons were working. Every single time I try to push the open button, the door would open a crack and then just get stuck. So my partner called the owner of the building. They got some people together, try to get me out. Didn't work. I'm doing all right. Good. Yep. Not on me. Nope, it's in the car. And that's what I was heading for. I had the keys. I was gonna go to get some staples from the car, and then I got stuck. But I'll be all right. So they called the guy that put the elevator together. He came, and after some time, he finally got me out. And we looked over and we saw the problem is that there was like at the top of the elevator, there's like this like wheelie thing that's supposed to help like move the door open, and it got stuck on this little thing. I don't even know how to describe it, but it got stuck on this little plate thing, which caused the door to like get stuck. So for the next few days, they didn't want anybody in the elevator after that. Well, at least the one I went, which was it? Yeah, it was the right elevator. That was the one with the problem. The left elevator was fine, at least for what we know. But yeah, after that, I didn't get on the elevator. But yeah, after that experience, I had some lunch, went back to work, and yeah, not really much else to need to say. Just did that whole day until the day was over. After that, we got in the van, we headed back to the place. I got my stuff, said goodbye to him, got to my car, and drove home. And yeah, that was the first day. Second day was Tuesday, which was a snow day where the snowstorm hit. That day, I was gonna live stream, but I wasn't feeling it. And plus, I didn't know what I was gonna live stream because I didn't, have gold. I said gold. I didn't have Game Pass at the time, so I couldn't even play online. And all the single player games, I didn't want to play. Like the only game I could play that was online, I didn't, need a Game Pass subscription was Fortnite. And I'm I don't want to play Fortnite, man. At least not right now. But anyway, moving onward. Third day, which was yesterday, same thing. Got our stuff for the morning. Well, actually, before I even get to that, third day, it was, you guys know those street parking where certain days, like, it's always 2 days where the sign's like, hey, you can't park on this street for this amount of time because, that's where street cleaning comes in. Well, yeah, that was one of those days. So I spent the entire morning. I even got up super early because normally I get up at like 6:10 to start getting ready to head over by 7. But I woke up early and I was feeling alright because I went to sleep early that night, like Tuesday night. So I woke up like 5 something. And luckily I did because, that gave me enough time to eat breakfast, get my lunch together, dust off the snow off my car, which took way too long. It took a while. And plus also, my mom's car was right behind me in the driveway. Here's the thing. The house in front hit the driveway. That day I got in, so I parked my car, and then she came behind me because she came in later. Now, normally, it wouldn't be a problem because in the morning she leaves before me. But because on this day, of course, out of all days, now that my car is like right behind hers, or now that my car's in front of hers, that's the day where she doesn't have work. So now I have to go, not only dust off my car, but then I have to start her car, move it, then I have to get out, move my car, then put her car back in the driveway. So that was more time. But luckily I did wake up earlier than I did, because if I didn't wake up that early than I did, I probably would have been late for sure. But even so, I got to work, and there was another problem, because all the snow and ice is just covering the ground in all the parking spots, because nobody shoveled them. So you gotta be careful where you park, because you don't want to be poking out the street too much, but also you don't want to go so deep in the snow that once you get in, you can't get out. Because, man, I remember when I was younger and my mom got in a situation like that, it was not fun. And I wasn't trying to have that happen to me. But yeah, what else? After like minutes of parking, even though I got there with enough time, like I got to work before I was supposed to, clock in. But I got over the time because I was too busy looking for parking. But I finally found a spot, left it there, went to work. We got the stuff that we needed, put in the car. Put in the van. We headed to work. Did the same thing as yesterday. Fixed some mistakes. We finished our work from yesterday. We completed one floor. We worked another floor to complete that. We even stayed a little bit later to complete that, so the boss wouldn't get on us because we kind of had to be held back after the whole elevator incident. But yeah, I went home, and my partner Carl was talking to me about how I did work. How I did stuff. He gave me some advice of what to do when I get home. To do some learning. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And that's exactly what I did. When I got home, I made myself some lunch. I said lunch. Let me myself some dinner. Got in the shower. When I got out, I ate. I watched some YouTube. Then I actually went and looked up the stuff that he was talking to me about. Try to learn some more. Try to retain that knowledge. After that, I went to sleep. Then today, I woke up. It was like 5 something. Got ready for work. Headed over. And yeah, I actually wish I took a video of it. But when I got to work, the boss actually bought his dog, which was random. But yeah, the dog was running around, jumping around, saying hi to everybody. I wish I recorded it. But that dog was super jumpy all morning. I was like, man, it's way too early for this. But yeah. So I don't know if my partner talked to me. I said, talk to me. I don't know if my partner talked to my boss about, how I've been working. But I thought we cleared all the misconceptions yesterday and got everything sorted out. But some way, somehow, the boss figured out what happened yesterday, which nothing really happened. I guess, I don't know, the way my partner didn't like the way I was stapling the wire. Or he thought that I didn't know how to do it, even though I did. But the thing is, it's just been so long since I did electrical work. It's like I'm just now getting back into the swing of things. It's like literally by the second day, I was like 100% on how to do stuff. And of course, I spent the night, retaining stuff and learning more stuff to get ready for the next job. But some way, somehow, the boss found out how I've been working. He didn't like it, and he's like, okay, well, I got to let you go. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm supposed to be in training, and plus from the interview, you guys told me you guys are expecting the new guys to join you to not know anything, but apparently he didn't remember that, and I don't know. It's like you in your thing. It said you're expecting new people that have like a little bit of background what to do. He said you're going to train us, and you expect us not to know anything. And although I do know stuff, it has been a while since I worked on electrical. So yes, YouTube videos help, but watching YouTube videos and actually doing the physical work is way different. But literally by the second day, I got everything together. But by the time then, it was too late. He didn't like how I was working, so he decided to let me go. I'm like, okay. So I left the building. Although I wish that when you guys came to this decision, you could have just called me instead of me having to wake up early to get to work to find out parking, just for you to come in, just for me to come in and say, hey, you're gone, and not have to go back out. But anyway, yeah, that sucked. But he told me when I was gonna get paid. That's gonna be my payout, which is gonna be next week, next Monday, I believe. And plus, he asked me if I wanted the check or cash. I decided to just go with cash. But the thing is, with cash, I have to go and get the actual cash, so that's tough. So Monday, I have to go and drive back to the place. And what else I was gonna talk about? So yeah, after that, I just did a little of Uber to get some extra money. Then I came home, used the bathroom, showered, got something to eat. I came out to live stream because I just realized I have time. But yeah, that's how we're here. So that's been my day, and that's gonna be that for the xSoporific Talks episode.